Hello, my friends. This is Lauren Wardell, facilitator of the Vitality Movement and conscious business consultant. And today I want to talk to you guys about the opening to receive abundance on your life path meditation. The link to this free meditation is in the comments below, just in case you didn't catch it. But I wanted to explain to you the purpose for it. So there are a lot of manifesting resources out there, obviously. And unfortunately, I think a lot of the times, like, people are teaching a very simple version of manifesting where it's just like, stick a check on the ceiling and then watch things show up. And don't get me wrong, manifesting can be really easy, especially when you are in energetic alignment with what you're trying to create and you have done a lot of manifesting, so you understand how the process works and like a really solid belief system. But one thing that is not often discussed is how manifesting something, sometimes you can be blocked from manifesting something if it's not for your highest and greatest good. So I'm going to give an example of this because the meditation's purpose, its intention, is a meditation that you can use. Like, let's say you want to do a course, do schooling, work with me, work with another practitioner. One of the ways that you can check if it's in alignment with your higher path is to do this meditation with the intention to manifest some money for that specific thing and repeat it regularly and see if you start getting signs that you're meant to do it. And what ultimately ends up happening is you will manifest the money to do whatever. Sometimes it is like literally the exact amount that you need for the course. And it's like a wink from the universe. It's like, this is what you're meant to be doing. And if you spend time connecting with your divine self, your higher self, that's the part of you that's connected to God, goddess, all that is, source, like whatever floats your boat, whatever you want to call it, creator. It's completely up to you. That is the part of you that is connected to your unlimited supply source. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times, manifesting is a purely mental, a mental thing. It isn't about who you are becoming in a lot of the ways that it is, demonstrated. It's just like this, very simple, watered down version of what I believe manifesting really is. And it is a co-creation with God. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes those co-creations are not for your highest and greatest good. So one of the things that I love about the opening to receive abundance for your life path is that you can do this meditation regularly and the money shows up. And if it doesn't, then you know that there might be certain lessons you're meant to be learning. There might be certain things that, need to happen before you do that thing. It might not be in alignment at all. I'll give you an example. When I was younger, and I first started my coaching business, this is like 2011. I wanted to do, and like it was not even as like intense as it is out there as far as different things you could sign up for. I wanted to do all of these different marketing programs. And in the beginning of my business, I did not have the money. And what happened was I ended up coming up with the process that 12 years later, I teach now for the Vitality Movement for Conscious Businesses because I did not have at the time the money to invest in all of those marketing courses, if that makes sense. And in a way, it was like I was blocked from doing those courses because it would have affected how I was going to do my marketing, which was a huge part of my life path, I believe, is to teach people how to market in a service to other way that uses love-based tactics and not fear-based tactics. So that's an example. On the other hand, there have been times when, I've spent thousands of dollars on education, training, working with coaches, different programs. Like I've spent a lot of money and the money did show up at that time because those things were in alignment with my highest and greatest good, if that makes sense. So one of the things that I love about doing the meditation is because if you're doing the meditation and the money shows up, it's in alignment with your higher path. And if it doesn't show up, you know that it's not the divine right timing. And that's one of the things that a lot of the manifesting advice currently leaves out, is that sometimes your personality might want something, but it's not for your soul's highest and greatest good, if that makes sense. So I wanted to do this meditation because I want people to get into the perspective that like God wants to partner with you. God wants to send you everything that you need if it's in alignment for your highest and greatest good. And that is like through direct experience, which is one of the most important parts of my work. I want to create direct experiences for like the opportunity for people to have direct experiences to connect to their higher self and God directly. And that's what this what this particular meditation does for you. It shows you the power of that connection to your higher self and source. And that's one of the biggest purposes of the Vitality Movement and the Vitality Movement for Conscious Businesses, is to get people connected to their higher self, because if enough people are connected to their higher selves, we can just completely change the world together. So yay, I hope that you guys are having a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye now.